Mm. Good morning, everybody. It is your hostess with the mostest, your girl, the plus size, the BBW, the doll, early in the morning, Miss Sherry. Welcome. Mm-hmm. It's early, so I'll give y'all a little bit of time to get in here while I drink my coffee and enjoy my quiet morning before, Joe gets up, baby. Good morning, beautiful people. Good night to those who are getting ready to go to bed in different countries. Good night to you. And good morning to those who are up with me. Mm, 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 mm. I did my big one on this coffee this morning. It's good. Y'all hit that like button, thumbs up button for me, please, and thank you. I appreciate you so very, very much on this beautiful early morning. Good morning, Miss Dotson. How are you, doll face? How you feeling this morning? Safe travels on everyone on their way to work, on their way from work. Whatever you doing this morning that you may be up and out and about, safe travels. It is a good old Saturday, and baby, I'm trying to be out the way. Y'all know it's the work week for me, work weekend rather. I'm dog tired. Yesterday whooped me to the floor. When I sat down yesterday, it was after 4 o'clock, literally. Now, there was just a break. Yeah. So I'm good and tired, baby. When that baby went to sleep, I came in, got him bath, blessed, but still here. That's it. That's it, Miss Dawson. That's it. Got him bath, got myself bath. Oh, and I just knew I was finna hit the town. And guess what? Baby, I went slapped to sleep. When I woke up, it's good morning. I was tired. What a girl's gotta do? What a girl's gotta do, honey. Can't stop, won't stop, baby. Can't stop, won't stop. We gotta do, Miss Dawson, what we gotta do. And it's another day, Saturday, child. It's gonna be the same old thing. Maybe not so much. I hope not, anyway. Well, I don't want to say that because it's a lot of women that be needing work in my profession, and if so, it is what it is. And if not, I ain't tripping. So there's that. I think I got a funeral to go to today too. So I may need to be pulling me out some if that's the case, I'm just completely behind. I didn't even pencil that in. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy Saturday. Let's just say that. Y'all already know the vibes with me. Positive vibes only. Coffee. It's been a lot going on, y'all. It's been a whole lot going on. But God is faithful. God is amazing in spite of us, in spite of ourselves, in spite of our children, in spite of our personal issues and trials and tribulations. I don't care. I'm still going to give him the praise because he's worthy. Still going to give him the praise simply because he is worthy. None like him in all the earth. I've searched all over and I couldn't find nobody. Not a soul. None like him. Mm-hmm. Amen and amen. That's it. I woke up heavy, which is normal for someone in my position. But I don't want to stay that way today, Miss Dawson. I don't. I don't want to stay heavy today. We have no control over grief and, stuff like that. It's a cycle. The Bible says to everything there is a cycle. And it's just the cycle that I'm in. But I feel my help. I feel my strength. I do. Just don't like the feeling. But it's all a part of life. It's a part of life. It's all a part of life. Gotta keep pushing and keep going. Long as you live, as the old folks say. While trouble rise. And you can feel pain. You better thank God that you can still feel and you still here. It's it and it's Lord have mercy. Probably not. It's probably just gonna stay there. Yes, ma'am, Miss Dawson. Good morning, everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope everybody slept well. If you're traveling, go ahead and put me on the speaker in your car and let's talk about it. You know the drill. Random Rambles with your girl, Miss Sherry, early in the morning, where we talk about a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a whole lot in between. Do you have your coffee this morning? If you don't like coffee, do you have your hot tea this morning? Some people like steep tea. I do. I like my tea very much steeped and hot. Now, if I'm sick, I drink some hot tea in the morning. Like if I'm fighting off a cold or something like that. But other than that, it's always some good old hot, creamy coffee. Mm-hmm. Miss Dawson with this coffee this morning, cause baby, I'm just a smacking and I had to do my big one, cause baby, when I tell you this coffee good, this coffee good. I'm just glad to be up by myself currently. Let's see how long this gonna last before brother Joe, aka y'all nephew, come back here getting on my nerve, child. Hopefully he'll be going with his dad today. I need to unblock him. He made me mad and I blocked him. I need to be kind. I don't be having time for his unnecessariness. I be going through too much and then it's like he wants to play upon the fact that I be going through stuff and then it angers and enrages me. And y'all know how I get when I get on one of the rage feet. So then the rest is history, child. And here we go. So sometimes, believe it or not, sometimes I run from trouble. I will. Now, let's be clear. Right. You always in your feelings. I promise. Sometimes I will run from trouble though, y'all. I will. I will run from trouble. But not because of scariness. Let me say that. I'll run from trouble because I know how I'm gonna respond. Again, I'm a trauma responder. So I run when I don't really want no smoke. Or I don't feel like I ain't got no strength to give a trauma response. It's because you stressed. What's going on, Nathan? What's up, Nathan? Come tell me, cheery, about it early in the morning, babe. What you got going on? Why you stressed? May the Lord bless you and flood your world with love and peace. Thank you, Terry. Blessings be upon you. Thank you. Thank you. I receive it. I receive it in Jesus' name. May the Lord bless you and flood your world with love and peace. Ooh, I receive it. Because Miss Dawson just talked about me and said I'm always in my feelings. See how the Lord sent his help that fast, Miss Dawson? You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. The Lord came right on in here and sent his help. Because you always in your feelings. I'll be in my feeling behind that man, Miss Dawson. You sure can, Nathaniel. What up, Nathaniel? I mean, I don't know how much more of a shout out you want me to give. But there you go. All trolls are welcome as long as you are chill. If you're a laid back chill troll, you're welcome here. If you want them crazy, you can even post some stuff in the chat. As long as you ain't bombing, we good. The second you do, you'll be looking from the sky like a bird, wondering what happened. Let's talk about it, Miss Dyson, because I hear that a lot. Let's talk about it. I let him invade my peace. You're right. I do. I do. I can't. I can't argue with you, and I'm glad you picked up on it because you were A1 from day one. So you're right. Um, I do. I do let him invade my peace. I do. And then, as y'all know, I'm a trauma responder. So, once he invades my peace, I go cuckoo. The rest is history. You know what I'm saying? And I got to learn to control the things that were sent to destroy me, right? Now, granted, I just said sometimes I run from trouble. Because if I don't know how to control it, sometimes I just go hide from it, because I don't want to fight. Again, not because I'm scared, because I'm built for this shit, right? But because I just don't want to. I just don't have the strength. I don't want to give him the energy. You sure right, Miss Dawson. Now that's a fact. That's right. He do. But don't get it twisted, because I turn around and invade his motherfucking piece too. I will click when he having one of his best days. Baby, if I feel like he having too good of a day, I'll turn around and ruin that motherfucker before the cows can come home. Don't play now. I'm a trauma responder, and I match energy now. Baby, I ruin that motherfucker in a minute. Oh, shit. I know what the problem is between me and my son's father. I know exactly what the problem is. And any woman who's been listening to my journey from day one, you know what the problem is too. Yes, it is, Terry. I call it the trauma syndrome. I mean what did I just say? Lord have mercy. Just because is it the fight of right? It is. It is. But honestly, it's a trauma. I call it trauma. I go into trauma mode. Trauma response. I'm sorry, Terry. And maybe God's gonna help me this morning. I mean, come on in here, Terry. Uh, and I need to do better, Terry. I do. I'm good until I have to give a trauma response. I don't know what has happened in my life that has affected me to the point where Depending on what mood I'm in. I think I've been through so much heartache and pain that once you do something to me or say something to me that I don't like, I instantly go into a trauma response. Like I'm surviving out here with the little feelings I have left. Damn, there was something you say on the couch in somebody's office. Now that was the reality of my situation. I'm surviving out here with the little that I have left because I've been through so much heartache and so much pain. So when you try to come against that, I go bananas. Willingly, able bodied bananas. I gotta find a balance in life. Joe's definitely my balance, but I'm gonna tell y'all something that's crazy. I used to be 10 times worse than this. There go my baby. Hey, little mitten. That's my YouTube son, y'all. That's my baby, little mitten. I was thinking about you this morning, man, not too long ago. We have to learn to start looking at the things that happens in life from a different perspective. Bless me, Miss Dawson. Maybe you and Terry are exactly what I needed this morning. Because I don't know how y'all know I was going to show my natural big round ass by the time I'm telling God working mysterious ways. That's why I hit this button a lot of mornings I don't want to. I don't know how y'all know, but I see God and I already sent his help. See how God work? See how God work? Y'all hit that like button, please, and thank you. This is a teachable moment for myself and any other woman going through what I'm going through. But I do know what the issue is. I do know what the underlying problem is between he and I. I do know that Terry and Miss Dotson and little me. I know what the problem is. I really do. Cherry, it'd be a deeper question, but people with a short wick, as in their temper, have been compromised somehow, somewhere. Terry, that would be absolutely accurate. Let me sit on your couch and Miss Dawson couch. I need both y'all in the room this morning. You're absolutely correct. That's why my temper, Terry, is so short. Again, it's called a trauma response because I have been so hurt, so let down, so disappointed, so mistreated in several areas of my life. But I never went down without a fight, Terry. Let me be clear. I never just went down. Oh, no, 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 no. I battled. If it came to me, baby, I stood 10, 15, 20 extra. Give me a hand, an extra foot, toes down, and whatever was sent my way. You understand me? Miss Dawson says, oftentimes we block our blessings by the way we respond to things that were happening in our lives and realize that it's just a test. The way we respond determines if we pass or not. Okay, Miss Sharon, because you sound just like her, Miss Dawson, but you're absolutely correct. And like Miss Sharon said, Cherry, you be failing willingly and miserably. You're right. You're right, Miss Dawson. You're absolutely right. Dayan Brown said, you sound just like my trans girlfriend. Well, thank you. I believe all people are beautiful in their own way. I was gonna be offended by that, but then again, that's nothing to be offended by. I think I have a beautiful voice. So shout out to your trans girlfriend. Um, yeah, let me read that again and get that in my spirit. Oftentimes we block our blessings by the way we respond to things that are happening in our lives and realize that it's just a test. And what Miss Dyson, you spot on. Miss Terry, you are spot on. It y'all are spot on this morning. Cause I respond to things so crazy. I do. It's like for whatever the reason, somewhere throughout my trauma and pain, I developed this I wish I would attitude. And it's set on me. You know what I'm saying? So when a do, the first thing I do is go bananas. You know what I'm saying? Again, trauma response. Somewhere, as Terry stated, in between the pain, I developed this I wish a nigga would attitude. Okay? And that stuck with me. Nothing else stuck with me but I wish a nigga would. So when they do, I just go cuckoo. I I just feel like if you hurt me willingly, said ugly things about me, for whatever the reason, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't. We all do at some point in life, but we have to figure out that we will keep repeating until we get it. You right, Miss Dawson. But here's the deal. Let's talk about it. I have tried to be kind. I've tried to be quiet. I've tried to let him have his way. I don't want y'all to think that I've just been this rowdy, mechanical bull, if you would, this entire time. There are times I have tried to be quiet. There are times I actually stayed quiet. There are times I just hush my mouth and don't say a word. I have done it all. Make no mistakes, Miss Dawson and Terry. I have tried because of the fact that when I'm done and I'm tired, then I just tend to give the trauma response, right? I just tend to give the trauma response. I don't know. I don't know why I do it. I don't know. You know, what got a hold of me. But I can tell you, yes, I do. It's pain. It's pain. It's pain. I just think people in general do things and say things to try to cause you harm. um okay, so let's talk about it. Y'all know I'm a crybaby. Good morning. Welcome to the chat. Um, I think when he sent the uh the papers to my house for joint custody, and I had just lost my father. I'm gonna read your comment in a minute, Terry. He sent the paperwork to my house, and I had just lost my father who was not in my life. And I tell y'all all the time, I also have daddy issues. So that's going to make it double the trouble for him. He sent the paperwork to my house, and I had probably been in bed a couple of days depressed, had lost my father, who I was not close with, did not really know, didn't really give a fuck about. Just allow me to be transparent so I can get it out. And when he sent, while I'm going through that, I get a knock on the door early in the morning. I get a knock on the door, and it's the deputy sheriff. Um, he went and had a custody order put in place. because of my trauma, because of what I had went through, or lack thereof, with my own father, I went into flight and fight mode like he was trying to take my kid, right? That's not what he was trying to do. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Somebody had told him that if you go down there and get joint custody, it would take you off child support. Now y'all gonna say, well, Cherry, you already know the drill. He lost in the end, yeah, but something in me broke because I was already broken. They told him that if he gets an attorney, takes me to court, get joint custody, that he wouldn't have to pay child support. Now, here's what they didn't tell him. Here's where he lost. You have to keep the child 6 months out the year with no help from me. The child has to have their own own room. You have to provide everything that the child needs for 6 months. You have to put the child in the schooling. You have to find your own babysitter for 6 months in order for you to get out child support with that type of joint custody. Well, guess what? That was never his goal. See, they didn't tell him that part. They just told him, oh, you better go get joint custody because that's the only way you going to get taken out child support is if you go get joint custody. Yeah, it didn't work like that. For one, you could never find, he never said I was an incompetent or deemed me, a bad mom. My baby daddy would tell you, he was like, oh, she's an amazing mama. She love our boy. He gonna tell you, and she gonna step over anything when it comes, for our boy. It's just our personal relationship. And again, like I said, when he did that, y'all, something in me broke because I was already broken from my issues with my dad, right? So it was like the wrong timing. I was grieving the loss of my deadbeat dad. And then he sent that paperwork. And right there, stop right there, y'all, is where I got hung up on, oh, okay, this what we doing? And I never left. I'm still there. Transparent moment. I'm still there. I'm still right there laying in that bed when my dad passed. And I got to knock on the door to what I thought was the worst news ever. Like he was trying to take my baby. And y'all, everybody know how ignorant I am behind my son. And that wasn't the case. He just was, somebody had psyched him up. Here's an overview of what happened. Somebody psyched him up to think that if he got joint custody, it would take him out child support. Did not work that way, baby. Didn't work that way at all because you have to have the child 6 months out of the year. You barely can do it for a couple of days. Okay. So, actually, it was an L on his part because you wasted money and time. I don't mind having joint custody because that is his dad. That is his dad. I don't mind the joint custody. My baby love his dad and his daddy love him. It's our personal relationship that suffers. And I'm going to tell you another thing when it comes to having a female, having a girlfriend, and it plays a part in our relationship as well. Transparent moment. If you got a bitch I don't like who overstepping her bounds, bitch, I'ma drag every last one of you motherfuckers. You understand? I'm just being honest, y'all. I'm just being honest. If you got a bitch who thinks she can call me and tell me what to do or tell me what you said or this and that and this, bitch, I don't give a fuck how long you and this regular tired, broke, dusted, disgusted motherfucker been together. Bitch, you can't never step to me by a motherfucking thing, whore. Not to mention in the beginning, she said ugly, nasty things to me about what he would say to her. So I'm stuck there. I'm stuck in okay, bitch, you said this to her about my baby. Before we even got into all the court stuff and all this stuff. So you said these nasty, ugly things because you wasn't sure if this was your son or and etc. Which I knew from the get go. I never had to test but one man, baby. Come on, I know what I do and I know how I do it. But yeah, I can be transparent and say, thank you, and I love you too, baby. Um, that plays a major role in how I feel. Now, let me go back up and read Terry's. Sometimes we have no choice but to stand and fight, but a good fighter will use the tactics, such as tactical retreat. My God. Then that distance gives you time to think about the plan, your next step. Terry, you're absolutely right. And this is where I ain't tactical. I would sit my crazy ass right there with black smudge and camo on my face, ready for any motherfucker that act like they want a piece of me. You hear me? I don't know, Terry. I don't know why I'm like that. I don't know what the soft girl era is when it comes to him. Let's be clear. I don't know what the soft girl era is like when it comes to him. Okay? So, because of all the ugly, nasty things they got said, Terry, I build up this defense. Let it down. I never have to retreat, Terry, because I'm with all the shit. I'm just being transparent. I'm with the shit. So I wish there was something, a button, uh, a magical line, a magical sentence, excuse me, that could just make it all go away. And then I could go in my soft girl era about the whole situation. But again, I'm still in fight mode. I'm still in bitch, you got me fucked up mode. I'm still in ho, don't think that you can say talk to me, cause bitch you can't. You know, and even with myself, let me tell you this. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me, that's so gross. I'm gonna read your comment in a minute, Miss Dawson. Let me say this. My best friend got 6, 7 kids. And she used to tell me all the time. She say, Cherry. She say, bitch, you got a good baby daddy. She say, you don't see it. She say, because of your hatred for him. And she said, I understand. Because he's allowed this big brumble bull bitch ass water buffalo leg ass bitch to get in y'all business and say things that she shouldn't have said. Um he's in other words, he tried to little girl me. And once you do some shit like that, oh, I'm instantly gonna come out the bag. Oh, baby, you can put a lid on me. You can take baby party over here. You understand? Party over here. And I don't know. There was a time I tried to be cordial. There was a time I tried to be nice, Terry and Miss Dotson and little me. There was a time I wanted to co-parent. There was a time I didn't want division. But it's like the more I tried, the more negativity I got. Sometimes when you try, people take your kindness for weakness. Do that make sense to y'all? Let me read Miss Dawson's chat. One, I know the intentions were not genuine. Two, the enemy knew you were in a low place. At that point, 3, let those demons go. because it serves you no purpose. Get back to what you're supposed to be. My God. Psalms 23 and 5. Bless me, Miss Dawson, indeed. God, I needed this help this morning. Terry says, remember, every thought you have will manifest in your reality. Also know they know what triggers you. The energy you give out will attract like a magnet. Watch what you think. You are absolutely right. You're right. You're absolutely right, Terry and Miss Dawson. You're absolutely right. See, I needed this morning. I did, because, baby, who's going to put on their clown suit and act I don't need the big red nose. You can keep that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. But you know what? This blessed me this morning. And I need to think things over. I do. I need to learn to have better responses for things. Everything does not have to be a battle. Um, some people will say, do you still love him? Do you still care about him? Y'all, I promise y'all, it's an absolute no for me. No more than him being my son's father. Remember, I moved on. The next man I loved after that was Mr. Virgo, and we're still dealing with each other, right? No man hurt me like him. My son's father didn't even hurt me the way Mr. Virgo did, right? So when it comes to loving him or wanting to be with him, no, this not the thing. And I'm just speaking on the things that I've been asked, from others. It's not even about that. All that broke when I thought that he was trying to take my baby from me, but he was just really trying to get off child support. You see what I'm saying? Maybe we didn't come to your channel by mistake. There's no such thing as coincidence. Terry, I already know. I know God's hand when I see it. Trust me. That's why I said this was for me. This ain't no coincidence. I know when God's speaking and talking to me. That's why I can be transparent about the things that I have endured, the things that I go through. That's why I'm always trying to bless other people, especially other mothers, and help them out with stuff, especially in areas where I had no help. You understand? Especially in areas where I had no help, Terry. And I'm thankful for you. You're always welcome here. If you got a word from me, I'm always willing and able to receive it. I am very transparent about my struggles. I always saying I'm going to go lay on somebody's couch, but I don't want to. You and Miss Dawson got me together this morning. Y'all done got me together real good, Now I don't have to have a flight mentality this morning. Now I can just relax. I instantly feel that the burden has lifted. Y'all do me a favor and hit that like button this morning. Good morning to those who are just entering the chat. Welcome. This is a transparent moment and a blessing and a lesson with your girl, Miss Sherry, this morning. I come out here and I pour into others frequently, all the time. And this morning, the girls are pouring back into me. And I'm forever grateful and thankful. Again, I hurt just like everybody else. I go through things just like everybody else. I'm human. I'm human. I love how raw and uncut you are, and you keep it real. I love it. Thank you, Murder Me. I love you too, baby. Thank you so much for loving me, Mitten. Miss Dyson say, to God be the glory. That's it. That's it. That's why my subscribers and my supporters love me, Mitten, because I am transparent about anything I go through. Because I don't want no woman to hurt like I hurt. I don't want no woman to go through the things that I've been through at some of the lowest points in my life. Once a woman deems herself in fight or flight mode, she's pretty much gonna stay there. But see, God is gonna work this thing out for me. He's gonna work this thing out for me where things will get better. I'll be able to be more cordial, and the thought of somebody mistreating my child or thinking that theirs is better, or thinking that it just kind of drives me wild. In the back of my head, y'all gonna laugh. In the back of my head, I start singing Wild Thing, dun 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 dun, and then the next thing you know, it's fucking showtime. Yeah, just like that. I'ma do better. I'ma do better. I'ma do better. I'ma do better. Some would say, well, I think it's because you're not happy in your personal life. I'm good there. I'm hurt from things that I cannot control. The loss of loved ones, stuff like that. I'm hurt from those things. When it comes to significant others and all of that stuff, y'all, I'm okay. I'm okay. I have more than enough to keep me busy, occupied, and etc. Of course, like most women, I desire a good husband. That way I can live and embrace my soft girl era. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Long as my baby is taken care of and he good and he in health and strength, the rest is history. The rest is history. But I needed it this morning. This really blessed me. And I'm going to go back and revisit this video when I feel some type of way. And I'm going to put it on live chat so that I could read these comments because I too be needing somebody to lift me up. Good morning to those in the bushes. Y'all do me a favor and hit that like button, please and thank you. We up to 7 likes, 8 people in the chat, 9 people in the chat, whatever. It's saying different things on different devices, honey. It is what it is. But could y'all please hit that like button? Teachable moment for me this morning, Miss Dawson. And it's crazy. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Very much a teachable moment for me. And I'm appreciative of this moment because God knows I needed it. It's time for me to change. And that's exactly what Terry was saying. Sometimes we have to, and Miss Dawson, sometimes we have to work on ourselves. You know, I don't know what part of me that is stuck, but I feel my help. I feel it moving where I've been stuck. I can feel it prying its way on, coming loose. Put it like that. I feel me getting a little loose where I've been stuck. And that's okay. That's okay because long as you live, watch over rise. You're gonna have some situations where you stuck, but you don't have to stay there. You don't have to stay there. And that applies for me as well. You just don't have to stay there. You really don't. So, whew, Lord, I needed that word this morning. God knows I did. It starts with prayer. You're right. And I pray, Miss Dawson. I pray to, baby, let me tell you something. Who can get God on the phone is me. Somewhere in between that, I don't know what goes on with me in prayer. Okay, Terry says, can I offer you this? Keep a journey of your thoughts when negative thoughts appear. And then they replace them with positive thoughts. Right. Okay. Okay. That sounds amazing, Terry. Then maybe there's something I need to do. You're absolutely right. Thank you so much. That is something that I need to do. I used to do it in my phone. I would used to write the thoughts down that I felt in my phone and how I felt, and I would date it. As a matter of fact, I got stuff dated back for years. Maybe that is something, but I rather write it down with like pen and paper. About how I felt today. You're absolutely right. These are things that I would want my son to know. So if he ever says, well, mama, when dad came around, you was always clowning or, you had to say something. And it's not all the time, y'all, but it is majority. I can be honest. And again, sometimes he does things to trigger me, like y'all just said. The devil will send him to do and say this stuff to trigger me, and I just fall right off into it. You know what I'm saying? I fall right off into it. But you're right. You're absolutely right. And I'm going to start doing it. I'm going to start journaling my thoughts and feelings and emotions and how I really feel. And again, like I said, most of my trauma comes from hurt. The loss of my loved ones, losing people that I love and watching people be taken away from here and stuff like that. Again, when it comes to men, y'all already know that's not an issue in my life. Like, that's not it. I've been in love, fell out of love, still dealing with the love, and etc. But perhaps I need to just let go of all of it and just take some time for me. But no, 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 no. Miss Sherry, baby, she got to get her coins. You know, Man, maybe I do. Maybe I just need to take some time for me and relax and chill and get myself together, you know. Perhaps I should become emotionally unavailable, you know? Hmm. Perhaps I should. But I'm definitely going to start journaling. I've always loved to write. I've always loved to speak. Um, what you mean, and what's your socials, Miss Sherry? Oh, okay, okay. I know what you're saying. Um, I've always loved to speak. I've always been a speaker, even when I was in school. I was always put up to speak and read before the masses. Einstein said, "A fool is someone who does the same thing the same way and expects a different outcome." Terry, you're absolutely right. Who has been a fool is Miss Sherry. Terry. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely, absolutely correct. But you know, my grandmother was a whippersnapper like that. I actually got it, honestly, y'all. My grandmother, as beautiful as she was pretty. She had the Indian fair skin and the Indian pretty hair. But she was hell on wheels, y'all. No joke. She was hell on wheels. She was beautiful, but she was hell on wheels. So I actually inherited a little bit of it. But you know, like you said, you still could. There's always room for improvement. I have been a fool, Terry. That's absolutely correct. I like I said, I don't mind being transparent because I want another woman who may hear this to get the healing that she needs. So I know that God allows us to go through certain things so that we can have a testimony to bless other people. So I'm in the midst of trying to get myself together. As I would like to say, I'm in the thick of trying to get myself together. I hope this blesses somebody else who's going through. You know, I hope you can learn from my mistakes. Please don't engage. Please go the other way. Don't feel like, well, you running or you scared or this and that. Mm-mm. Do it for your own sanity. Do it for your own peace of mind. It doesn't mean you're scared. It doesn't mean you just don't like confrontation. Do it just because, you know. Do it just because. It's just the thing to do, you know. Whew. My. Wow, this has been. I think I'm coming out. I thank God this morning because I needed that. My spirit needed this. I feel so much better this morning because I was heavy. It's all this who Miss Dawson say, Terry, you always in your feelings, and boy, did it start the road. Then here come Terry. Terry came and yes, I needed this. I'm so grateful for y'all this morning. Thank you so much for meeting, for always making me accepting me for who I am. I know y'all, I'm a lot. A whole lot. Okay? I get that. Um I ain't easy, you know, but I got a good heart. I got a good heart. And if I can't bless you, if I can't help you, I ain't gonna hurt you. If I can't help you, I ain't gonna hurt you. The only way that I'll try to bring some harm to you is Miss Doctor laugh. Gone good. The only way I try to bring some you on my baby daddy side, I don't want to hear that shit from you or Terry. Now I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I absolutely received every bit of it. Uh, the only way I'll try to do some harm to you is if you try to bring some harm to me. That's how I used to argue with my best friend though, Miss Dawson and Terry. She would say something. I told her, "Oh, bitch, you on his motherfucking side." Blah blah blah. The whole while, I got what was going on. I know what the actual problem is. It's a reason for all of this, y'all, and it's just not trauma. It's just not trauma. It's a reason for this. Trust me, I know. And I'll just leave that at that because you don't know what ears you're listening and etc. In which yeah. See, I'm gonna pull it back right there. Y'all proud of me because I was finna say, because bitch, I don't give a fuck who listen. I said what the fuck I said, and this motherfucker. But I would see how I pulled that back right there, and I said, yeah. See, I snatched it back. Okay, I know y'all proud of me out there. I know y'all proud of me out there. Woo, child. I gotta get it together, honey. But yes, I do know what the problem is. Look at me, even men laughing, Miss Dawson. Good. Oh Lord. Terry done told me I'm a fool. Miss Dawson done talked about me, child. Y'all done drug me up in here this morning, and I needed every bit of it. I did. I need the rod of correction too. Again, I'm human. I hurt. I cry. I'm a cry baby. Girl, you could say something kind to me and nice to me. I will cry like a fool. You hear me? I'm a cry baby. But there's also another side to me that I can chunk out the tears and just, you get hard for this save. Exactly, Terry. I just thank you, Terry. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you, Terry. Say you get a heart for this save. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all done tickled me this morning. Lord have mercy. Cause I sure had to snatch it back. Cause baby, I would go off up into it, Terry. You hear me? Y'all see, I don't even be trying to do it. It literally just comes what I perceive to be natural. But again, I have to learn to respond to things a little bit better. And I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Trauma response and ain't got me nowhere but fighting, Sarah and Miss Dawson. That's it. Ain't got me a dang on thing but in trouble. I'm gonna have to stop trauma responding. But again, all jokes aside, I hope this is a teachable moment for, again, somebody who is going through a trial and tribulation with anybody in your life. Just so happen to be my son's father. It may be a cousin, a brother, or a different individual for yourself. Let this be a teachable moment. You can definitely do better with the way that you respond to things that were sent to destroy you. So we gotta do better. I see. We just gotta do better. Now let me tell y'all some tea. Um, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. You change your thought and monitor your words and instantly change the energy from negative to positive. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Terry. I absolutely feel amazing. I do. I absolutely feel amazing. I needed that. I'm not above correction. I'm not above the rod of correction. Again, I tell you, I'm human. I hurt. I go through things just like everybody else, even though God has gave me a platform to minister and to speak a word and to make others laugh and brighten their days and etc. I needed to, Terry. I needed to, Miss Dawson. I needed to, Mitten. Welcome to the chat, Sharon. This is you. Make sure you go back and watch this one from beginning to the end. I definitely need the rod of correction too, baby. Yes, Terry. Terry, we are all a work in progress. Yes, Terry, we are. We are. We are all a work in progress. And I'm going to get it right, though. That's my goal before I leave here. Get right. Get it together. Get right. That's my goal, to get it right. Because I don't ever want my son, you guys, to feel like Mama, you was just always with the drama and this and that and that and this. No, I fought for everything you have. And until your back is against the wall, son, you can never understand the battles that mommy fought to make sure that you had, to make sure that you weren't cheated out of nothing. Because I wasn't going to have it. You know? I don't ever want him to feel that way. I want him to remain a child, a blessed, a privileged child. And when I say privilege, he has favor with God. My baby has favor with God. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for that. Not a soul, whether they like me or not, that if I get in a bind, that I can't call and say my son need, who won't bless him. I got people that Walmart to Walmart, if he needs certain snacks and food to the house, I wake up some mornings and go outside. This is no joke. God is my witness. I wake up and go outside, y'all, some mornings, like I do in nature. Y'all know I like to sit in nature and listen to the birds chirp. And y'all, I ain't gonna tell y'all how many mornings I done woke up and it was food everywhere outside. Somebody done Walmarted to Walmarted, snacks, chicken nuggets, popsicles, juice, trolleys, gummy bears, fruit snacks, French fries, even the oil to cook it in. Y'all, I can't make this up. Kool-Aid jammers, Capri Suns. I wake up, y'all, and I'm like, who ordered this? And my sister said, oh, that was one of his aunties, my sister's friends. That was one of his aunties ordered him that he's a blessed child. My baby's a blessed child. He's a blessed child, and he's a blessing to me. He's bad. Lord knows his autism makes me want to wring my own neck. See, even in none of my postpartum depression, I never had a mindset to do him any harm. Any. It was always the other party, because I know y'all ain't thought I was going to try to do nothing myself. Come on now. Yeah, it was always the other party. It was never me nor him. I love my son. I don't love myself like I love him. You know? That's flesh of my flesh and blood of my blood. The love I have for him is uncanny, it's unwavering. It don't even have a limit. You know? Don't have a limit. As well as with my 23-year-old who I raised. I love her, but she's got older, so we have to put restrictions on the love and tolerance, whatever. But I love my kids. I love both my kids to death. I do. I love them. And I pray for them. I pray for that 23-year-old more than I had ever had to pray for Joe. Because Joe, all right. That 23-year-old baby, oh, she wrecked some. Baby, it's been some nights I had to walk the floor praying and calling out to God while she laying up sleep or doing whatever she doing. But that's what mothers are for. That's what grandmothers are for. That's what we're here for. That's what we're supposed to do. We living on the prayers today of those who prayed, gone on to be with the Lord, of those who prayed and tarried and carried on for us. We still living on those prayers right today. Still right today, we're still living on those prayers of those who have gone to be with the Lord. And I'm thankful for those prayers. It is those prayers, along with my own, that helps bring us over. That helps us, get over the hurdles, the trials, the tribulations in life. Because the truth is, long as you live, trouble will rise. That's just the truth of the matter. Long as you live, the trials, the tribulations, and the troubles will keep going. Like I have been ministered to this morning, you just got to have a mindset on what to respond to and how to respond to it. All actions don't need a reactions, and all trauma don't need trauma responses. Get it, got it, good. Everybody have a blessed morning. Thank you all so much.